for holding. We are now joined with head coach Mark Hudspeth of Louisiana Lafayette. If you have a question for Coach Hudspeth, please press *1 on your telephone at this time to get in the queue to ask questions. Again, please press *1 to get in the queue to ask questions. The Raging Cajuns are coming off a 49-27 victory against Texas State on October 10th. The Raging Cajuns are now preparing for a game tomorrow night in Jonesboro, Arkansas, against Arkansas State. Coach Hudspeth, if you could give us your thoughts on the Texas State game and a preview of Arkansas State before we get to questions, please.
I just thought we played much better, especially offensively. We feel like we're finally getting some quarterback play that we much needed earlier in the season. And Jalen Nixon has taken over now as the #1 quarterback and played awfully well as being Sun Belt Conference Player of the Week against Texas State. So we think that's going to be a great shot in the arm for us offensively because we've been playing pretty good defensively. So big game this week in Jonesboro. Last two times we played these guys, it's been two really good football games, and so hopefully we can play well, and we'll need to play well on the road up there versus those guys.
Thank you very much, Coach Hudspeth. As a reminder to our members of the media, please press *1 to get in the queue to ask questions at this time. Coach, thinking back to the Texas State game, just want to ask you about the 28-point third quarter that really broke open that game against Texas State. What was really the key to getting so many successful scoring drives against Texas State?
Well, one is we defensively, I think we had 4 straight 3-and-outs maybe throughout that process. We was able to get the football a lot, and was able to. I think we created a turnover, and I just thought offensively started to click and had a couple big plays, and we had seized some momentum right before half with a big touchdown. And I thought we sort of played off that momentum there in the third quarter.
Against Arkansas State, again, like you mentioned, you've played several games against them on Tuesday night. What's really the significance of getting the national exposure of an ESPN2 game against the Red Wolves?
Well, I just think, any time that our conference and our schools get to play on Tuesday night, I think it's great exposure. You're the only game on in the country. Thursday night used to be the night, but now it's NFL games on Thursday night. It's multiple NCAA games, but when you play on Tuesday, you're basically the only game in town. So hopefully we can play well and showcase our university and our football program.
And finally, what's the key to stopping the Red Wolves' offensive attack, led by Freddie Knighton and Michael Gordon, among others?
Well, they've got a lot of ability, a lot of talent, and so you got to decide, what are you going to try to focus on? It's just hard to stop J.D. McKissick, Gordon, and Freddie Knighton. All three of those guys are dynamic players, and so we've got to play well as a defense. But our best defense is when our offense is on the field and keeping those guys on the sideline. So hopefully we can convert third downs and move the sticks and try to keep those guys off the field as much as possible because they are a exciting, dynamic football team. So got our work cut out for us.
Thank you very much, Coach Hudspeth. That's all the questions we have for you today. We appreciate your time.